wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D Rose Report. Let's get this week started off, and I'm going to throw this out, see if it sticks to the wall. I'm saying the mysterious general manager of Raw is, I haven't heard anything, I'm just throwing it out, see if it sticks. I think it's Shawn Michaels. We'll see. Natalya wrote the following on her Twitter account after competed against the Unified Diva Champion Michelle McCool last night at Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. She says, I couldn't be happier about tonight's Hell in a Cell. Michelle McCool is one tough cookie. I'm well aware of that, but tonight felt more than I made more than just a statement. I'm proud of what our match was like. It was insane. It was crazy. It sounds proof of Les Cool too, that they're good. She's good. All right, I got a little bit of a birthday. It's Linda McMahon. She turns 62. Don't tell her opponents that. And McMahon is mentally a lot older. I think he may be around 92 anymore. Gotta get the wheels going, Vince. Below, here's some highlights from an interview between Stone Cold Steve Austin and the UK newspaper The Sun. This is kind of interesting. He said, they asked a question about watching wrestling. He said, I watch wrestling whenever I can. I watch WWE, I watch TNA. I've always had that passion for the sport that inspired me to enter the ring in the first place. I watched wrestling avid when I was a kid, back when the guys battered each other in smoke-filled arenas, blood flowed freely, and that's why I'm watching WWE and TNA all the time. It's entertaining, takes me back. And they asked him about his neck. He says, I'm lucky, you know, my neck is 100% these days. I can do my own stunts, fight my own scenes where I can. I don't claim to be a tough guy, but I give it a go. Then they asked him about wrestling again. He said, I never thought I'd say this, but when I'm asked about one more match these days, I tend to say never say never. So I don't rule it out. That's good to hear. Alright, WWE may repeatedly deny that it views UFC as that it doesn't view UFC as a competition. But in a Barron story, I don't know what that means, related to Linda McMahon's Senate campaign and WWE Financial's performance, the outlet suggests the opposite. Painting a negative picture about WWE's financial status, the article says that WWE's stats don't look so buff. It adds pay-per-views, TV ratings, magazine sales, website visits have been in decline for 3 years, as many fans have turned to martial arts contests like Ultimate Fighting Championship. Then it very interestingly quotes a quote given that the UFC fighters connection to WWE. Story cracks that UFC champion like Brock Lesnar is essentially kicking the butts of WWE superstar like John Cena when you compare the two organizations to each other. Anyway, the article concludes that WWE stock is likely overpriced since the World Wrestling Entertainment is struggling to remain relevant as mixed martial arts shows soar. It also features graphic breakdown of WWE's declining television ratings, as well as evidence that UFC is eclipsing WWE in pay-per-view categories. Kind of rubbing Vince's face in things. Since 2007, WWE's only outperformed UFC on a pay-per-view basis in 2007, 2008, 2009 in the first quarters they're talking about. Of course, WrestleMania always hit the big one. Anyway, they go on about, carrying on about that. According to his Twitter, WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross is going to be undergoing surgery here at 3 p.m. Today. I'm not sure what time they're talking about. But anyway, 3 p.m. where he will have a stent inserted in an artery near his heart. Ross was able to attend Saturday's Oklahoma versus Texan game, but played down to seriousness of the surgery. He says, I ain't scared of a heart procedure. My faith is strong. My doctors are awesome. I'm in best shape in years, which I really can't say that you're in best shape of years. You're getting ready to have surgery. Jim. He also was supposed to attend last night's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, but the doctors wanted him to rest and stay home for preparation for the surgery today. Several kids at the show, believe it or not. Well, after last night's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, The Undertaker sat in the ring for a few minutes while the music was started playing. Taker rolled out of the ring and sat there looking confused before leaving. Several kids at the show were seen in tears after John Cena lost to Wade Barrett. Some parents and their kids were seen leaving the arena after Cena lost the match. So they upset the kids. Vince, you upset the kids. Boy. WWE returns to First and Mariner Arena, Baltimore, Maryland, December 29th. Tickets go on sale to October 16th, 10 a.m. Last Thursday's episode of WWE Superstar WGN did a 0.68 rating with about 688,000 people. The replay did a 0.18 with about 148,000 people. Apparently WWE is allowing their talents to open up YouTube accounts after all. As seen last week that Melina debuted her account. I'm going to have to check that out. WWE performers have to get the official permission first, though. So look for more of them to launch their YouTubes. By the way, Paul Bear wrote this on his Twitter about the Hell in a Cell. He said about 2 a.m. Time, trying to get some rest. I do appreciate all you all, no matter what your opinion of my actions were last night. Business is business. Storyline wise, you must remember UT buried me in concrete. Kane is my blood. Where my actions were justified, matter of opinion, good night. Alright, a little bit of history here, and I got some more news if I don't run out of time. This day, 1975, Johnny Valentine vacated the NWA U.S. Championship after suffering a career-ending injury in a plane crash. 1981, Sergeant Slaughter defeats Ricky Steamboat to win the vacant NWA U.S. Championship. 1999, Lenny Lane, remember him? He was stripped of the WCW Cruiserweight Championship after Turner Broadcasting did not approve of Lane's homosexual gimmick. Psychosis is awarded the Cruiserweight Championship. The announcers on Nitro told the audience that Psychosis had won the title over Lenny at a house show, but the house show match never occurred. They lied. No wonder they're out of business. Later on Nitro, Psychosis loses the title to Disco Inferno. Anyway, in the year 2007, TNA Impact expands to their a two-hour program on Spike TV 2009. Highlights from the Hell in a Cell last year was Triple H versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels defeated Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase in Hell in a Cell. Kofi Kingston defeated Jack Swagger and The Miz. John Morrison defeated Dolph Ziggler to retain the IT title. Randy Orton defeated John Cena, WWE Champion. It was a Hell in a Cell. And Taker defeated CM Punk to win the World Heavyweight Championship. By the way, today's birthday, other than Linda McMahon, born in 1948, is the Monster Abyss, born 1973. WWE released, I'm going to go ahead and, I got another minute and a half yet. Shoot, I'm on a roll. WWE released a new Nexus Top Rope t-shirt as well as several new Superstar hoodies. And you know, I was watching Hell in a Cell, and I really didn't see hardly any Nexus t-shirts out there. I did see one, but they got the big N thing on that. Didn't see very many. Chavo Guerrero, he was in attendance at the San Diego Chargers football game. Jim Ross, Dusty Rhodes, Michael Cole, Josh Matthews, Mark Henry were all at the Oklahoma-Texas game this weekend. Linda McMahon had Triple H out knocking on doors. Wouldn't you like to see Triple H coming up to your door and knock? In Fairfield, Connecticut, this past weekend to help her Senate campaign, Triple H appeared at the Fairfield Republican Victory HQ that morning to meet supporters before heading out for the door-to-door campaign. Oh, she's got them people working for her, don't she? Alright, I better get off of here. I got just a few seconds left, so hey, thanks for clicking. Got a lot more tomorrow. I gotta go.